She's always loved water. She's always had water. Today is a special day. So today marks the 1-year anniversary of the passing of her mom. And we are installing a pond back here. And it's a little bit of a memorial pond. It's, put life where life has gone away. So we are installing this pond. It's a really special spot. We're gonna build some benches in. She's got a lot of really cool accents for us to incorporate into this pond. But sound of freedom above. We're excited to be able to build this. So this is kind of a retirement gift as well to herself. It's gonna be special. It's gonna be, every pond is special, but this one is gonna be very special. So here's kind of the layout that we have right now. So right where Evan is sitting is kind of be the body of our water. We'll have our skimmer over there, and then our waterfall will actually start right here, and then our water will go down and into the pond right where Evan is sitting. So our biofalls, the heart of the pond, will be right here. About an 8-foot stream, all lit up, ready to go, looking really sharp. We'll go there. And then we have a 10 by 14, so 14 by 10, and then a bowl right there is gonna be spilling into the pond. We got some really cool old benches that she has that we're gonna incorporate, so she'll have a spot right here for her to be able to sit right there, look out, reflect over the memorial pond here. But check out, these are the babies that are gonna get a new home. Check out the size of these guys. They are some big boys. And girls, but they've been in this little pond right here, and they are happy. I mean, he is taking really good care of them. She's taking really good care of them. They're doing really well. I'm really excited. So we're going from this pond right here, which is maybe 4 by 18 inches, 4 by 2, to a 10 by 14 that will be 28 inches deep, about 24-inch water depth. So really cool way that this heart of her entire yard is going to be kind of like this central oasis, a really cool spot for her to come and enjoy, sit, reflect, remember. And she's got all kinds of really cool rocks that she's collected, different textures. She's even got, let me see, there's one over here that has like all kinds of sparkles in it. Check that out, really cool rock right there. But we're excited to be able to build a pond here as a memorial to her mom, but also as a place for her to find peace and tranquility in her backyard. It's always a good day when we're able to flow some water and change somebody's backyard. Every space tells a story. I feel like that should be our new motto, because I feel like everywhere we go, we find these stories, we find these interesting things about these people that we get to build these wonderful water features for in these backyard spaces. And we just start having conversations with them, and we start to find out their reason for wanting the space created, their thought process. And this is a special pond. So as I got to talk to Miss Graham here and find out, why she wanted a pond in her yard and where the interest of this pond, I come to find out that the day we actually started was the anniversary, the 1-year anniversary of her mother's passing. And so here we are starting on the 1-year anniversary, which we didn't know that we're starting to tear apart her yard. We have to destroy a yard to build a pond. So we didn't know we're here destroying her yard on her 1-year anniversary. But what we're doing is we're bringing life into this backyard. We are creating an ecosystem pond that it brings life into the yard. It attracts the wildlife. So it's actually almost like a rebirth, if you will. It's a story of bringing a pond to a backyard of where loss happened. And as we start talking a little bit more, I find out that her parents, the reason she moved to Virginia in the first place was because her mom was here and her mom needed help. And her mom actually used to live right down the street. And both of her parents ended up getting buried in South Carolina. So there is no way for her to visit. There is no way for her to kind of remember. And we're gonna put a plaque out here, and it's gonna be called Diggs Mountain. because this is Diggs right here, and the street, and you know, Diggs Mountain, and this is where she's gonna be able to remember her parents. So let me walk you to the back here. We are just putting the final touches on this space, making it the pond that it needs to be. There's Easton enjoying the pond, isn't that right, buddy? So go ahead, Alex. This is a 10 by 14 with a 8-foot stream. We added a bowl into it. This tree, a friend of hers just gave her this tree, so Evan and the guys put this tree right in here, and just, you know, doing some very simple landscaping around it. We're just dressing up the edges. We just finished grading. So this is creek, Tides Mill right here. So this creek occasionally floods up and comes into the yard. So we actually ended up building the whole back of this pond up, maybe as much as a foot, so that just in the worst case scenario, if there's a hurricane or something, that water will kind of, you know, not get into the pond from the creek. So nice little 8-foot stream coming in there. And there's a couple, like I said, cool things. So obviously we have our bowl on the side, kind of going crazy right there, spilling into it. That gives her visual from her seating area over in the other side of the yard. Kind of have our big filter right here, and that's just the start of our waterfall, the heart of the pond. But this is really cool. I'm pretty excited about this thing right here. So if you look in there, we drilled out the bottom of this and we put a little light in there, because she originally wanted to put this in the pond, and we were trying to figure out, like, how do we put it in the pond? What's it gonna look like? It might be a little bit awkward. So then I was like, well, what if we put it on the side and we put a light in it? How cool is that? So a little, I'm not sure what you want to call it, pagoda, but it's just a cool little feature right there on the side of the pond. A couple outcropping rocks. But yeah, let me show you. So the whole, well, I don't know if it's the whole reason, but the secondary reason for this is they already have fish, and they've grown a little bit attached to them. They didn't start out this way, but you know, they get little fish like this, and you put them in a little pond, and then next thing you know, these little fish are not so little anymore and they need a bigger home. So that's a big home for these guys. But check out these beauties. I mean, these are some big guys. This is their home. They're happy here. He keeps it very clean. It's well filtered. But they're gonna have so much fun. It's fun to watch them when you first drop them into a new pond, how they kind of explore. They figure out where the parameters are. They gonna go and find all the nooks and crannies and stuff like that. It's really fun to watch these guys. So this will be their new home. How cool is that? It's like going to a mansion, you know, after staying in a hotel for weeks and weeks and weeks, years and years. They're getting an upgrade to a mansion. Well, this is why we do it. We love doing these ponds. We love building these creations. Evan, we've got Evan, Alex, Goodiel, Chris here, and even Evan's girlfriend's helping out today. So really appreciate you guys following along. I will see you on the next one.